Hiya, I am Ailbric, but you call my pa. I don't care what you call me. I am a part-time game developer striving to make quality products. I just about do everything though. Am a terrible modeler. I entered game development in 2020 and enjoyed it as a hobby ever since.
I am C4. I am a animator for GenZombs and Ready to Die. Well, I just do animations probably for guns and the boss, and just the animator for the gimmick crab. You can find more animations on Twitter. It's very cool. Just post them like weekly, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm mislav, just a average R2D player from the old community. I've done nothing special before, but like it's my first time working for like an actual group on Roblox. Yeah, but it's like my first time actually working on a actual game. Before I made maps for just games I made with friends. I plan to upload soon, like videos for my maps and R2D overviews. I make maps mostly for the game.
So yeah, I'm GenZombs. So yeah, I'm the texturer. I make a lot of gun skins. I've contributed over 500 skins. I'm still contributing a bit more. Yeah.
Well, Kenan, obviously. I joined the dev team around August, don't remember the exact day. But I got recommended by my friend Relfer, aka Snappy Fear. Currently am making small prop models or anything small that's needed. But as a job, am the guy who makes gun models.
Okay, so number one, I'm a debugger. I'm Isaac. I've worked in like previous projects in QA testing, whatever, in the past. Like SCP games mostly because I'm a big SCP group guy in the genre. I also manage a Twitter account, which a lot of people really do like. And yeah, I do some UGC too, but yeah, I'm just a debugger.
One originally started work on the game in the beginning of August. My friend wanted to make an entirely new game single-player RPG with multiplayer mechanics, while my other friend, Asa, wanted to do R2D remaster. We held a discussion and decided on R2D OFC. The guy sadly left as he was done with R2D. I joined the R2D community in 2018, but have been playing since 2014.
During summer, while I was in Spain, I think, ailbric out of nowhere DM'd me. He asked me if I could be an animator for the game, so I applied. And yeah, so far it wouldn't be good. Then I just started animating the China Lake, which was like painful to do, but we got it through. Then later on, I animated the gimmick crab while still in Spain, but on a crappy laptop, so the frame rate was like bad. But it still was good. Some of the animations were like kind of broken, and then I had to fix them like for a while and then send them back. We had to rig it, and yeah, it was all kind of that.
I started working for the game this summer, and Ailbric just thought like I could have been a good map maker, and he told me to help out with the maps. And I was like, sure. And I found the community through a YouTube video about R2D being remade. And I just joined, and yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can, dude.
I'll ask you one thing in voice, then I'm gonna mute. Like, which maps did you make for the game? Like, which maps exactly? So I can like show the. Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Oh yeah, sure. I made the maps, Boathouse, and for the summer event that's currently on Ready to Die, I made the jet ski race and part of the quest.
So actually, I used to be submitting a lot of skins into the submission chat and a lot of other submissions as well. And Par just one day just said, hey, you want to make some skins for the game? And that's practically how I got developer. Yeah, and the way I found the community was actually by Arsa, because he's a pretty good friend of mine. So when I found out about R2D, like literally being remade, and knowing that Arsa was on the team, I was like, I gotta give this a try, because Arsa has a really good history of like development plans and stuff.
First time I found out that Reason to Die was being remastered was from Hidden Dev's Modeler hiring channel. I applied to it since this was like my childhood game. I also told Snappy if he was interested since he also used to play this game. I made a Stair M model in like half an hour to showcase Aiku, recreate our 2D styled guns. And later on ailbric asked me to make M4A1 model, and after making it, I got hired.
I found the community via someone telling me, hey, R2D is back. Then I looked over and saw, hey, Scott works for it. The demo came out. So I then joined the group, doing everything. And, you know, I just been in it for like almost a year. Pretty cool stuff.
I do think the game will be successful, but in its own right. I don't expect 10k plus active players, as the game is hard to pick up and play. It requires progression that isn't easy. I think I consider it successful with 2,000 players.
Do you think this game will be successful? Yeah, it's an obvious question. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be successful. For long? No. ailbric is not gonna be holding this game for too long. Pretty sure Ars is gonna take over soon enough, because ailbric has other plans to do on. Like he said before, he will be there to give advice, though, such planning for the future of events stuff. But this game will live on. I know that.
Recently, like, the game had like 3k peak players, I think, or something around that. So I have a lot of hope for the game to even be bigger than R2D. It has a lot of potential because it's a full team of people working on it, and it isn't just place rebuilder like it was in the old game, and PR got burnt out a lot, so it's not gonna happen really with us now.
Yes, actually, with how Alpha released, despite being like a bit buggy and broken at times, I think it will do a lot better, especially because now we have a bigger development team instead of just Place Rebuilder on his own. So we will be able to push out more content, like more than R2DA. Like the biggest update's gonna look like a small update from now on, type of thing. So it's gonna be a lot more popular, I really believe. And yeah, we're trying to do some balancing as well to at least make the game fun. But yeah.
This game will most definitely be successful. I myself don't really play games I work on, but this game is very high quality. Also, it's really fun. It's a type of game I'd play regardless if I'm a dev for the game or not.
The game has a lot of competent developers who want to put the dedication perfecting the best game on Roblox, basically. Well, they want to perfect one of the most oldest Roblox franchises that's been on the platform. And I think the game will be, the same to the original.
No comment. It'll be posted on #game-announcement. Though, we're working on Halloween and XMA SATM.
We did plan something for Halloween, but we can't tell you yet. But Christmas, no. Surely Christmas event will be happening, no doubt. But like planning, no. That's not there yet. We won't be looking to that yet. It's still October, so
I can't tell you much, but I plan to return to Ready to Die all the Reason to Die 2014 maps, all like Boathouse, Holdout. It's currently in the making, and yeah, Void will be in the game. It's like the biggest map. We're gonna add a crap ton of things to it. Just stay tuned, okay? Beside the maps, everything from the old R2DA will be back, because even ailbric said that.
So I don't know how much I can speak on this, but again, we are working on Halloween and Christmas as well. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I'm very limited what I can say, but yeah. But I can tell you for sure that there will be a Christmas boss. I can't say who or what it is, but it is being worked on. Like, we are planning it. But yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to reveal anything, but there isn't anything major.
I can't say much but what I could say is, if you want to see the future of, R2D, you could look over the blog. There's like a little blog channel shows all the feature stuff. You can find out about stuff there. Also, a little teaser about something that's coming soon is that on my Twitter, I retweeted a skin that's coming out, and it's related to me. Sea of Isaac, which you could view here. It's pretty cool. They're pretty cool skins, similar to the festive ones, but it's coming out soon. Yeah. Shut down screen with like a fire effect or something. Explosion, probably.
I like the events. It's my favorite thing to do even if it gets a bit repetitive.
The main thing, pretty much the event. The event is pretty much cool. There was like a lot of debugging about it. I loved it so much actually. Like every time during debug session, kept playing on until everyone just left completely. I don't care if like Arso or ailbric testing it. Kept playing it continuously, farming, even though it doesn't even save. Yeah, I had like so much fun, even though there was like bugs, like not spawning, boss being flinged. It's pretty much fun. So like, yeah, cool event. I like.
Not even that special, but I got used to Reason to Die because I played like half of my life. I like that it's like a actual remake of R2DA, and it isn't like a failure like other ones were. I look forward to playing the game a lot as well because it's a 1-to-1 of R2DA, and what keeps me mostly in here still is the old community. Some members are still in the community, but it just feels a bit different, because there's a lot of new people and it changed over the years.
I'd say the nostalgia, because I used to be a big R2DA fan. Like, I met two of my closest friends online because of Reason to Die, or Ready to Die, or Reason to Die. And the fact is, like, I tried submitting a lot of skins into R2DA as well, and that's actually the sole reason why I got into development in the first place. So animations, all that is just because I wanted to submit skins, but then I found a passion for developing just because of that. So honestly, if it weren't for Reason to Die, I would never know how to do development. And yeah, like, I'm very passionate on working on the game, because again, this is a childhood game, and now that I'm older, I'm able to, work on it.
R2D is very replayable. You could play on the same map multiple times and have a different outcome each time. Concept for the game itself is very fun, and something that hasn't been recreated on ROBLOX well enough after Place Builders shut down the game.
The zombies. I gotta say, the zombies are all like creative. More could be added. The skins are good. In the past, there were skins for the game. I hope they re-add them to R2D because that was peak. That was peak. I also like the collectability of the weapons and how rare they are, like event weapons. You gotta get them quick, or else they're gone.
Hardest part is recreating everything as it has standards. If I was creating a new game, I wouldn't have to replicate it and can do it my own way. I am grateful Dunhill is able to recreate the art style and have the same vision as PR as that. Pretty hard to do when you've barely known their thought process into creating it.
Rigging? Well, Snappy does rigging, but when I had to rig the boss, well, it took long for Snappy because he was also busy with other stuff, like rigging for other people in yet. So I had to rig it myself, but I couldn't do it, so I just waited for Snappy to send it to us, and it did. But the second thing was the new welding system. So Ready to Die has a different welding system. You don't have a joint when you rig something, you weld something to an arm. So I had to get used to it, because if you animate this completely in Blender and import the animation to the rig with a welded weapon to the arm, it doesn't play the animation on the weapon. So you had to completely remove the keyframes and then put the keyframes back on. It's yada 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 yada. But I got used to it. Now it's working normally. I did it for another gun, like the revolver. I had a side thingy, but I don't know. We'll see soon if I get used to it yet. It's not fully, but cool thing to do.
So for me, making maps, the hardest part was for really old maps like Boathouse. In the old game, the buildings were very empty, so it was kind of fun, but also hard. I made I worked on it for like 2 to 3 months with disturbances. Yeah, but it was fun making like a new interior for the old map, and alongside that, I learned to model better.
I would say time management. When the game was being made, when it wasn't out, I was doing like full-time school and work, so I had to balance that out, and then after that I had to do full-time on my job, which again I had no time for. But you know, after being a bit more free, I am actually working on quite a lot of concepts that I think you guys like.
I joined the team very late into development, so everything seemed to be running butter smooth.
Making of art. Oh, okay, that's development. Cut that out.
Favorite thing would probably be the gun system. I got so excited when him to 49 got added during development.
Yeah, the gimmick wrap animations. I'm gonna make a showcase soon enough with it, because like it's like something big I made for the first. I didn't animate anything else. Well, I got required to make like a Titan, but like the guy never responded, so I was like, okay, I guess. But the gimmick wrap was like so cool, dude, to animate. Like, damn. When I came back from Spain and reviewed it like on like a good PC, it was so good. And even in game, damn. I was like, wow, I animated that? That's actually pretty cool, dude.
My favorite thing and like my best creation is currently Boathouse, but I plan to recreate it next year to look more similar to the original map.
R2D. I would say I didn't even release it yet, but I will show you concepts of it. Like, I haven't really showed anyone before. I already have a teaser image for it as well. But it's gonna basically push the limit for how skins are made in the game. Like, this will have like a new shooting particle. This will actually have possibly animated neon on it, and that will be a premium skin crate, most likely. It could change and all that.
Not really sure if I have a favorite thing I've made, but I did make scissor skin for Katana, and in return got the skin myself, which is pretty neat.
Oh, it's development. I don't have nothing to do with it.
I have played R2D. I was about Prestige 6. Rank 50-ish before an exploiter changed my rank. The game was very fun, and I consider it to be my top 5 favorite games of all time. Though its repetitiveness was annoying, but still enjoyable.
Yes, back in 2019, I was in a community called Bruck Gaming, made by Joe Pede. I was a big fan. I always like played about his about his events. Then we got soon enough. We met. We were like best friends. He gave me like debugger. We tested a lot of stuff. And then the rest is history. And then I got pretty much known in R2D community. And then yeah, so far R2D just got cancelled. Went Ready to Die, and now here we are. I'm now a developer. Pretty much cool. That's just the story.
Yeah, so basically I knew of the game since like 2016. I started actually playing it in 2017. I wasn't extremely active in the Discord, but like I was a high rank in game. I used to be in a clan called Guard Panthers by Joe Pede, if anyone remembers. It was pretty cool. In 2018 I got moderator. I was like moderating the game for like 3 years. Then kind of dipped. The game got a bit boring because it was repetitive. I got like Prestige 3 or something. And yeah, now I'm just back.
Yes, I actually played the original Reason to Die too, the 2014. So I have basically a lot of experience in the Reason to Die, like the franchise itself. And oh man, I have so many good memories of that game. Some bad, definitely. When I was younger, I used to have anger issues and slam my glass desk whenever it's FFA and old Reason to Die. Oh man, good times. But yeah, again, I met 2 of my closest friends there. I met a lot of other cool people too. The franchise is literally the reason why I know how to do some development things. Because I just, I had a lot of passion for the game, so I just wanted to contribute to it, and then yeah, here I am actually contributing to a remake that, you know, is somewhat successful.
I played original R2D in 2017 for the first time. If I remember correctly, it was one of the best games I've played back then. Since my PC was pretty shitty, I couldn't play a lot of games. And R2D stood out as a good quality game instead of usual ROBLOX cash grab game, which made it a lot of fun.
Of course, I did play the old one with Placer Builder. I bought a lot of gifts, a lot of skins. I love the skins for the game. I think the game, you know, the old R2D was pretty toxic. I was never involved in the community. I was just someone who played the game a lot. You know, I just played the game. I wasn't really into the R2D. I met Below Natural to R2D. He's one of my favorite ROBLOX developers of all time, and it's good how he, whenever he stopped working on R2D, he made a project that's really, you know, big, and it's one of my favorite ROBLOX games as well. And he's just been successful with it, and yeah. I think the game's pretty cool. Just gotta, you know, update it a bit, and boom, perfection. Okay, I'm done. Alright, I'm done.
Я зажгу снова пожар. Случайно